Lee. Let me know if you can hear me. I decided to come live before I braided my hair back up. I'm trying to be against this pink wash. I had to wear a yellow shirt so y'all can see what is going on with my hair. If you are watching this on replay, let me know where you are watching from. If you are watching this on replay, we're going to give people a chance to come in, you guys. As I try not to spill stuff getting this brush. Lord, if I fall and y'all laugh, y'all just gonna laugh. Hello, family. So this blowout was not a blowout for a silk press. This is a blowout for me to braid my hair because I couldn't figure out exactly what I wanted to do. But give me a 2 if you have seen, hold on, I gotta adjust myself. Give me a 2 if you seen my last video of me straightening my hair. Hey girl, I look so crazy. I look so crazy right now. So I'm gonna give people a little chance to come in, and then in a second, once people come in for a minute, I am going to get straight into our growth facts. You know how normally the tagline is like growth hack. Today we're doing growth facts. And the reason that I'm looking crazy like this is because I want us to be on the same page. Like, Twist 'em Tuesday, you supposed to be combing through your hair, so you should be looking crazy at home. Just like this. Just like this. We in this together. Okay? Okay, so this is how things are going to go right now. So you see why I want to get the black chair from behind it. So y'all can see what I got going on. Whatever, we'll get there next. So this is what I want to do today. Today, I want us to first tackle a myth, right? A big myth combined with hacks, and all of these, because we have this one myth, there are all of these hacks. And in my professional opinion, throughout my studies, I've already shared a video with you that teach you the scientific method. We'll go there again in a minute if you need to, okay? But just remember, do not be in here if you are sensitive. So number one, growth fact number one that used to be a hack is Black women specifically do not have oil coming from the scalp. Be honest, this is a judgment-free zone. Give me a 3 if you have ever heard that, or if you have ever believed that Black women do not have hair coming from their scalp. This is a judgment-free zone. This is not one of those times where I'm gonna be like, that's dumb. You just stupid. This ain't like, you know, co-washing your ass. It's not none of that. Okay. That is the biggest myth ever. Black women, Black woman, you watching this video, Black man, oil comes from your scalp the same way that it comes from everybody else's scalp. But there's a difference because our patterns are different than the rest of the world. So peep this. Within your scalp, we talked about this before. I'm sorry if you heard this already. This is for the new people, so nobody's confused. So I don't gotta go back, I promise. Within your scalp, there is a sebaceous gland. This sebaceous gland is responsible for creating sebum. Almost said something else. For creating sebum. Sebum is the name of the oil within the hair's follicle, okay? And that is what the sebaceous gland is for. But because most Black women, because most Black women believe that their scalp does not create oil, the first thing we do is what? We go and put oil on our scalp. Now, this is why I told you not to come up in here. If you sensitive, I'm going to give you a minute to leave because I will not mix words. We in my room and I'm looking like this. We're not my room, my office. Get yourself together, I'm going to sip it, and then you go. And if you stay and give me a thumbs up, because it's only 6 thumbs up, and it's a lot of y'all. So give me a thumbs up. So, the very first reason that the majority of Black women believe that myth that Black women do not have oil produced out of the scalp is because from a very, 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 very young age, Black women block the sebaceous gland. Now, this blocking of the sebaceous gland is done by our parents. And when I say it's done by our parents, me and my mother have already had this conversation. Me and my mother learns stuff all the time, and she's not on the defensive about it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Black women start clogging their follicles at a very young age. My mama was braiding my hair and greasing my scalp with Blue Magic when I was a little girl. So now, whenever someone like me or somebody else in the hair community that comes and says, hey, don't put petroleum on the scalp, the first thing we do is like, my grandma used to do it all the time. Well, my auntie used to do it all the time. Well, you guys, just because the generations before us used to do it does not mean that it's something that we should continue to do. You know why? All of our generations still have the same type of thinning and balding problems down the line. Yeah, some people may be able to fight through some stuff, but keep in mind, if you are a person that puts petroleum on the scalp on a regular basis, a person that puts coconut oil on the scalp on a regular basis, flaxseed oil is one that you guys are obsessed with too. I want you to keep in mind, all of these oils can be used to finish wood. You can use them to finish wood. My grandmother used Crisco. Yes. So did mine. Okay? Because you don't know. You use the things that you have in front of you and you think, okay, an oil is oil, but an oil is not an oil. All oils are derived from different plants, and different plants have different properties. Peep this. There is something around here that a video that you guys are either going to get tomorrow or the next day, and it's done with coconut, right? Y'all know how I feel about coconut oil, but coconut husk, when coconut husks are burned at a right temperature, they create a mask. They can create a mask, like a charcoal mask out of it. And it has different properties. Different oils have their own properties, but because Black women want to argue with each other all the time, we don't listen to each other. So we constantly go around the same mountain over and over again because we believe stuff that we hear online. Why? Because online they sell you instant gratification. Online, they sell you instant gratification, so you buy the instant gratification. But nothing in this world gives you instant gratification. Everything has seasons and patterns. Everything in nature, the food that you eat, everything has patterns. Okay, so that's number one. Myth number one: Black women do not have oil coming from the scalp, and because we believe that, we once again put different oils and butters on the scalp that clog the pores and clog the follicles. What does this do? Because I'm sure, give me a 2 if you're thinking like, okay, we get it, it clogs the pores. Okay, but what do they do? This is one of the main reasons that Black women cannot retain length. Not because it make your hair break at the end. None of that. None of that. This is the main reason. The main reason is because as you block the follicle, you weaken the hair shaft. If you block the follicle, you are also blocking oxygen flow. If you block oxygen flow, then your hair's cuticle and your hair's follicle, and your hair shaft cannot get the type of oxygen flow that it needs for your hair to finish its growth cycle, for your cuticle to remain strong. And we're not feeding our hair the right stuff. People teach you guys what do you call it? Somebody help me out with that. The layer method or the lock method. There it is. People teach you guys the lock method. If we knew, as Black women, if we knew the science of our hair, we would understand why the lock method is a no-go. Yes, I talked to you about women in Chad Africa to retain length. they would put shea butter powder on their ends, but there are also other practices that they did that kept their hair unhealthy. Yes, their hair was long, but was it healthy? No, because health was not priority. It was length. They wanted their edges to fall out. They were not concerned about health. They were concerned about length and their hairline receding. Understand? Okay, so I promise I'm about to be finished with this, and then I'm gonna get to questions. We'll talk away. Boom, 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 chicka bra boom. So number 2, this is going to be, oh yeah, by the way, I know I said we were doing slides, but everybody in the Guru 101, I asked everyone how they felt about me sharing the slides on here on YouTube, and they was all kind of salty that they pay a certain fee every month, and I was giving the slides here on for free, even though I do more detail on there. They was like, no sense. So we'll talk about that in a minute. You know, bring it up later when I get done talking if you want to go into that. But that's why there are no slides, okay? And I'm looking over here at my board. So the next thing that I want you to know is, because you think that your hair doesn't produce its own oil, you then go out and buy other products. We already talked about clogging the follicle, but then you go and you shop for products. Black women think that, not even just black women, women period, believe that there's one product that they can use and put on their hair and it's gonna fix everything. No. Excuse me, do y'all understand from a business perspective? If I make a product that you can put on your hair and all you gotta do is use the product 3 times and you ain't gonna never have no more hair problems for the rest of your life, girl, do you think I will make some money? Do you think I will be able to pay my bills? No. You make money when you able to get a customer and then keep that customer as a returning customer. You are not a returning customer if you buy one thing and it fixes all of your problems. You're only a returning customer when you become dependent on a product. So that's something that I want y'all to really, really think about. I can't find the bills. I have no idea what the bills are. So that's something that I want y'all to really, really, really think about. So knowing your porosity comes before anything, but we're shopping based on our curl pattern, because you're like, oh, well, my hair looks like this. Like, no offense, I'm not gonna say anybody's name, but there are brands that hit me up like, hey, Sin, can we send you some products? And then you go on their website and they're like, we're a product line for 4C hair. Those are the type of product lines that y'all should not shop at. I'm sorry if you feel a way that I just said that. If it's a product line that say, this product right here is great for 4C hair, that means that the product line doesn't even know anything about porosity, or the product line doesn't really know anything about the curl typing chart. The product line doesn't know that the curl typing chart isn't real. Because for a bottle to say this is for 4C hair, that a person, 2 people that have 4C hair, one person can have high porosity hair and one person can have low porosity hair, and the product that the person with high porosity hair uses, if the low porosity person uses it, it can break off their hair. So, hello. Can y'all give me a 5 if that makes sense? And there's 89 people in here, but only 24 thumbs up. So come on, people in the church. In the church. Give me a thumbs up there in the church. Yes, good. Thank you. I'm really glad that this is making sense. So don't worry, I got this little bill right here. So today, look, we got a little crackhead bill today. All right. For donations. I'm sorry, my kids. I don't know. It's probably, I don't know. This is our bill for donations. I'm sorry. Okay. So I said okay. So that's what I mean. Like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm not I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything like that. I just really, 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 really need you guys to understand the simple fact that your curl type has nothing to do with your product selection. You picking a hair product based on your curl type is the equivalent to you picking a lotion depending on the color of your skin. Because you know for a fact, whether you respect hairstylists or cosmetologists or not, you know for a fact that there is a difference in skin type. You know that you have curly, oily skin, dry skin, or combination skin. You know that. And you know that a person with dry skin should not be using a product that is made for oily skin. Because a product that is made for oily skin is meant to suck out the excess moisture. So if you have dry skin and you use a product for oily skin, your hair is already dry. And that product is formulated to suck out moisture. So your hair gonna be drier than it was before. That is why I'm not trying to crap on companies. It's just being real. And I hope companies hear this so they'll change their angles and stop with this 4C stuff. Because that is what's killing everybody's hair. And a company was in their feelings like, "Stan, come on, like, we do," they didn't say, "come on." They're like, we specialize in 4C hair. You specialize? That's like saying, "I specialize in dark skinned people." That's some stupid shit. I'm sorry. Like, and I'm sorry if people offended by that. But any product line that is like, we specifically for 4C hair, they just playing around. They was online looking at stuff and was like, "This is a good idea. Oh, this looks nice. This looks like a good idea." Like, come on. Anyway, sorry. Give me a 3 if you okay. Give me a 3 if you okay. Okay? Okay, so remember, like I said, and we're about to go at questions. I'm just making sure I don't miss none of the bullet points in my notes, okay? And so remember, we have already clogged the follicles. The follicles, by clogging the follicles, we are blocking oxygen flow. By blocking oxygen flow, you are basically killing the already dead cells that are coating your hair shaft. Because another myth, add this, that is literally confusing the everlasting everything out of women. I don't know who started this rumor. Give me a 2 if you have ever heard of it before. But this rumor that all hair is dead. This is not just black, white. You guys really believe all hair is dead. That is not true. Somebody was watching Bill Nye the Science Guy and went to the goddamn bathroom and didn't have the TV up loud enough and they missed something important. No, your hair is not dead. The nerves in your hair shaft are dead. So when your hair is still in here, the hair is inert. When it's in there are nerves. Just like your skin. If you get cut, there are nerves there, and that nerve is gonna send a signal to your brain like, "Hey girl, you got cut, you better move up." Something, you know what I'm saying? But our hair, when your hair comes through, pierces the skin, those nerves die. Why do they die? Those nerves die so when you get a trim, those nerves will not send a signal to the brain and say, "Hey girl, hey boy, you getting cut." Because if the nerves didn't die, your haircut would be excruciating. But to say that the hair shaft is dead is so idiotic. It makes no sense. Why? The porosity is important. Why? Because the porosity is what determines the cuticle, right? The cuticle is made of dead keratin cells. Your hair is made of keratin, okay? And those dead keratin cells coat the hair shaft. Within the hair shaft, there is the cortex and the medulla. So it goes cuticle, what you can see, the cortex that holds your melanin, and the medulla right there in the middle. Hello. But what happens is you guys damage the porosity of the hair because you're using products that do not fit the porosity, so you're damaging the cuticle. Then you're blocking the follicle, so your scalp and your hair shaft does not have the right type of oxygen flow that your hair shaft needs, that the cortex and the medulla need to keep your hair shaft strong. Then you guys are only combing y'all hair wet and y'all want to argue about it every 15 minutes, okay? And it is a scientific fact. I don't give a damn how many YouTube university graduates say anything about it. Your hair is weakest when it is wet, period. But we are only combing our hair when it is weakest. Detangling our hair when it is weakest. So with all of these factors compiled, ooh, thank you. See, this is a ghetto bell. My kids did something with my bell. I don't know where it is. So with all of these factors compiled on top of each other, it is so obvious why Black women cannot retain length. Black women do not follow the science of hair. You argue the science of hair. We argue the science of hair. Like, it's crazy. It's just crazy. And I think the most, not the most disturbing part about it, but, and I'll get to the questions in a second, I promise. The most disturbing part about it is the reason that most women say, oh, well, we not listening to hairstylists because she don't got no hair. Baby girl, a hairstylist don't have hair because she don't have time to do it. Y'all don't do nobody hair. You don't have nobody here to do but yours, but you have your hair in a ponytail and don't comb that shit for 6 months. And you don't got nobody here to do but your own. So how do you think a person who doing 12, 13, 14 people a day feel? I feel like cutting all my hair off. So I started giving the information, right? As my hair is short, because I got 2 kids. I'm doing hair all day. Plus I got a husband. And you know, I'm staying married and stuff. Gotta try to stay cute all the time. You know what I'm saying? So a short pizza cut is quick. If I need to go ahead whip some on real quick, I could just like sit on dry for like 30 minutes, boom, shablam, I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was. I'm just being real. So, but because hairstylists don't have hair down their back because they don't have time because they're doing y'all hair all day, because some of y'all asses been combing y'all hair for 6 damn months. So when I get home, I don't even want to comb my own hair. I don't even like my hair by the time I get home. Okay? So that is the main basis of why everybody can't, why nobody can get any facts out, because I am not the first cosmetologist to tell y'all this. Yeah, I'm not gonna be like, oh no, I ain't smart. I'm smart as hell. I'm it. I'm just like, really smart, girl. I got a couple of, girl, listen to me. A genius, hello. Don't let this melanin fool you, girl. We is smart over here, okay? But it's like, if I don't look a certain way, if I don't present myself to you a certain way, even though you ain't got no hair, if my hair ain't to my butt, you don't want to listen to anything that I have to say until it's too late. And then after it's too late, after half of the women in America bald head skittle diddles with no hair in the middle, then they all want to cry and get online and they want hairstylists, the same ones they was cussing out, to come rescue them. No. Y'all bald head asses is in this shit on your own. And you're not about to sit up here and make us feel bad for them. No. You're not gonna do it. No, suckers. No, all the shit y'all was talking about. No, sucker. Who bald head now? I'm sorry. Who bald now? That's what I'm saying. With the bullshit. You miss me? I miss you. Okay, so that is what I wanted to get on. Last thing, and then let's go with questions. Let's go. So this is another thing. Because, so everything that I just said, right? Everything that I just said. I know this, right? Because I'm in the industry. And because I educate myself. And because I'm going to extra classes. It was about more than just hair for me. I'm like, okay, no. I want to know the ins and outs of this. Because working at Solar Salons, I saw that it's like, okay, I'm sitting here. And I'm working freaking from 6 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock at night. And at the end of my day, I maybe have, and this is at the end, not at the beginning, but at the end of the day, I got like maybe $2,000. But this chick across the hall, and this isn't a race thing. She was a white girl. What you want me to do? Call her a different color? Shit. The girl across the hall, this white chick across the hall, girl, she got 4, 5 clients, and a piece they paying what I've made in the day. I done did 13 people to make what she made off one person. And she going home before me. I was like, you know what? Okay, this some bullshit. This some bullshit. Imagine this. Because my room right here and directly across the hall is her room. So if you offended, oh well. Because the only way you're going to be offended by what I'm about to say next is if you one of these women and I don't like you no way. So, oh well. Like, I'm sitting there with my client and across the hall, I hear like, oh my God, like, how much? How much is that again? And as she's saying, how much is it again? My client is like, wait. So, I mean, like, I know this. Okay, so you right. It did say that you charge $250 for your weaves or whatever. But then I saw this one girl in. She in studio salons and shit just like you. But she only charged like $100. So, and I mean, y'all work just as good. So, I'm like, so? She's saying so. And I'm like, so? Like, run me my money. Stop fucking playing with me. Like, I know I look cute. I'm from the D grade, better run me my money 530 with this bag, girl. I know. So, in the midst of me dealing with that directly, I swear to I put this on my father's ashes. This happened. In the midst of this happening, right? If y'all do not, can you guys, it's only 57 likes and it's 156 of you guys in here. If you do not give me a thumbs up, I've been through enough, okay? So across the hall, as I'm dealing with this, directly across the hall, I hear, oh my God, like how much was it again? Oh my God, babe, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, I thought I texted to you. Do you want me to text it again? No, I don't mind. You can say it out loud. It's not a big deal. It's whatever. Oh, it'll be just $1,400 this time. What, girl, shut the fuck up. Only $1,400. Listen, because I told Josh, I swear his own God, his name was Josh. I'm not, what you want me to do? That name be Josh. And on God, like Josh, oh my God, Josh, remember last time it was like $2,250 or something like that? Yeah, it was like $2,250 last time. And so Josh is ready for the $2,250. And I was like, babe, I may need a trim or whatever. Shit. So girl, and you have me out of here early. So she gives her the money and tips her $200. And then leaves. And she got 2 more in her chair that's about to do the same shit. Okay? So, I said that to say this. So, you see, you have women from other races, and if y'all put it together, you put it together. I ain't getting nobody else free promo. So, you have women from other races. They know that how to get women to pay a whole lot of money for their hair. They know how. Okay? And then they also see Black women online not knowing anything about their hair, not knowing anything about the science of hair. And because they know that you don't know anything, all they have to do is pinpoint your insecurities and say, hey, I see your problem. You have an issue growing long hair, don't you? Are you having an issue growing long hair, and no matter what you do and no matter what products you use, you cannot retain length, and no matter how many protective styles you use, no matter what hairstylist you go to, you cannot retain length? Well, I have the thing for you. And they go based on your insecurities and what you need. It's called supply and demand. Get into it. And you're easily manipulated when you don't know the truth. Because if you know the truth, can't nobody come to you and tell you no BS. They can't sell you no bull, because you're going to be like, why would I pay that much for that when I know that this chemical is the same as this chemical? Like, come on. Like, if we have everything on the table and if we stop arguing with each other, then we'll be good. Why do you think there is such a huge price difference between the races of hairstylists and cosmetologists? She asked me the question. I have never met a black woman who feels different than what I'm about to say. If y'all get offended, I'm sorry. This is my opinion. Black women do not respect their hairstylist as black women do not respect the field of cosmetology or hairstyling as a real profession. And women from other races do. That's why. Because black women get on YouTube, they automatically think that, oh, if she made the video, she can do it. Like, I'm black, she black, like, you know the struggle. You know I don't got money like that either because we black, so you should give me a discount too because we black and we in this together. That is why. Black women, it's a difference because black women do not respect other black women. Period. I don't care what anybody says. So with everybody marching and stuff, the reason that I didn't participate is because in the midst of everybody marching for Black Lives Matter, on a daily basis, I'm getting called bitches and hoes because I'm telling y'all not to put rice water in your hair. So I know that seems far left, but it's not. That's the difference. Most, not all, most women in other races respect their hairstylists. I have worked in solo salons and studio salons my entire career. So my entire career, I have been one of maybe 3 black girls in a building full of 25 women. So I've worked my entire business, or my entire career around white women. And I've, of course, been in black salons and stuff, socializing. But black women, the way black women treat their hairstylists and the way white women treat their hairstylists are night and day. Night and day. Do you hear me? Night and day. There are white girls that go in and pay up in $1,400 and then walk out with soaking wet hair just to go for a trim because she trusts her hairstylist. And then what's the result? They got hair to their ass. But black women don't. Why? Because black women we have our own shit that don't have nothing to do with hair. Because black women have that stuff, whatever that is between each other, that unspoken thing between each other, it causes separation. Period. Period. The hair business, it is so, yeah. Yeah. But look, hey, this is the thing. This is not a pity party channel. Whatever happens in the hair industry, what is happening in the hair industry moving forward, I told y'all not to watch this if y'all was sensitive. What is happening in the hair industry moving forward is nobody's responsibility but black women's. Period. I don't care what anybody says. Period. Because the majority of the reason why everybody's like, oh my God, Sin, why is no hairstylist like you? That's because they're tired. Do y'all? And it's like time moves by so fast that I don't think people understand how long shit goes on. Like, most of y'all crying coming home from y'all job that y'all done worked on when it's just one girl on the other booth that don't like you. But every last client you got that sit in your chair, you got to prove yourself to. Because she done seen some shit on YouTube and she think that she better than you just because y'all both black. And she like, oh, well, I seen it done on YouTube, so you can't be talking about nothing. The reason that, and please don't get offended when I say this, but most people are like, oh, Sin, how come when I do my flat iron, it don't look like yours? How come when I do my flat iron, it don't come out like yours? Baby, the same reason why you can go to a restaurant and it don't matter. It don't matter how many times you go to a restaurant. It does not matter how many times you taste a certain meal. You can take a picture of it, anything. You cannot recreate it. Or it doesn't matter how many times you hit Jasmine Sullivan note. It don't matter how many times you listen to one of Jasmine Sullivan's songs. That talent is taught. It's not taught. It's something you born with. And it's something that takes repetition. So, girl, no, you will not know how to blow dry like me. You bet not. I've been doing this for 14 years. For 14 years, I've been doing at least 9 brown brushes a day. I better brown brush better than you. That's the difference. That's the separation in white salons and black salons, because black women do not respect their hairstylists. No disrespect, especially, baby, if you watching one of my clients from yesterday. She was nowhere near a disrespectful woman in no way, shape, or form or anything like that. But it's like when she went to go get her hair done, she took all her own products, all her own shampoo, her own conditioner. When you go to the doctor, you taking your own blood, your own goddamn scalpel. You taking your own gauze. You taking your own stethoscope. However you say that shit on the doctor. You taking your no. You taking your own combs and brushes and look. You go into a stylist that let you bring your own shit. Your hair gonna fall out. Know that. Know that, Sugarfoot. She don't even give a damn about your hair. She like, girl, sit your irritating ass down. Go ahead. Yeah, I use that little stupid shit on your hair. Go ahead, sit your irritating ass down. Go ahead, sit your little irritating ass down. Let me give you money. Give me your little stupid shit. That's on my mama. If you a hairstylist in here and you agree, give me a 2. On my mama, that's what she thinking. On my mama, don't get mad at me. What's wrong with rice water? Did I miss something? No, it's not. Rice water is not true. I trust my fully. Listen to me. I don't got time. I got my wine right here. I'm not in the mood. If I say something and it doesn't align with you, so if you are a person who you don't treat your hairstyles like that, then I ain't talking to you. Okay? But we're not going to talk about what does happen and what does not happen because I did it for 14 years. So we're not having this conversation. That's not true. Beat it. Beat it with a stick. You understand what I'm talking about? Hello, goodbye. Girl, bye. I've been doing hair for 14 years. 14 years. I would have women blow my phone up. I had a woman that used to call me so goddamn much. I remember she called me at 1:30 in the morning. My husband was looking at me like, girl, what the hell? And I was like, oh my God, babe, I don't know what the fuck this is. I do not know what the hell is wrong with her. I answer the phone, hello, who the fuck is that? Because at that time, I gotta answer the phone. Otherwise, I'm gonna look dusty. And it was, I was just wondering, like, how much you charge for a weave and shit. I was like, are you fucking serious right now? Those are my exact words. And then she wrote a Yelp review like, oh my God, that's the type of stuff that women do. That like, y'all gonna miss me with the bullshit. Because every time we get on the live, everybody would be like, oh my God, I would never. Shut your face, nah. With the bullshit, nah. Okay? Because I had to turn the comments off on the rice water videos because all the shit that everybody was talking. So y'all not about to come up in here and act like little church mouse, okay? With the bullshit, we're not about to do it. Yeah, and of course, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about the ones that are not like that. We're not talking about that. I love you, Tanya. Thank you, baby. And mind you, this is the thing. So let me be clear. When I say that's how women used to be, I'll say, because like I said, I did hair in the double digits. So I'll say maybe the first 4 years of my career, I dealt with that. The first 4 to 5. The first 4 to 5 years of my career, I dealt with that. And then online booking came around. And like style seats started popping up and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, online booking. And then I started taking classes because at first I was under the impression that we were only supposed to be taking classes for like, hair and stuff. But it's like, no, I need to take some business classes too. So the more I begin to take business classes, the more I begin to see that the way that Black hairstylists run their business and the way that other races run their business are two completely different things. And of course, all Caucasian salons, all salons from other races are not ran like great. They not all making stupid money. I'm talking about a specific area, a specific branch that is on the same wavelength as that. For example, I would get, I had to get to a point where I had policy and procedures. So I had a 5-minute grace period that I got a lot of crap for, but whatever. If y'all want to talk more about that, y'all can say so. Had a 5-minute grace period, and I started putting rules down. I started implementing rules. And when I started implementing rules, at first people was like, well, like, who she thinks she is? And what would happen is they would go to somebody else, okay, and be like, and then be talking shit about me, and then they would see that instead of them being in and out like they was with me, they in there for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 hours. You know, and so then they started seeing the difference between a structured stylist and an unstructured stylist. And then they chose me over the other one. That's how things ended up working out. So I'm not saying that like, oh, it ended so badly. No, I took complete and total control over my schedule, but it did make it so I was one of those stylists that people used to talk a lot of shit about at first. Like, now everybody doing online booking and stuff, but I was one of the first stylists, at least in my area, to start doing online bookings and to start requiring a deposit and to start requiring a non-refundable security deposit. I was one of the first ones, and I got so much shit from it. But you know, now everybody does it. So rice water, coconut oil is the devil. Kept using it, and you will see. Look, coconuts. I'm a herbalist, so I can't think of a thing that grows from this earth that I do not love. I love coconut, but coconut don't even want to be in your hair. If coconuts could talk, it would be like, what are you doing? Why are you putting me in here? This is not where I go. Like, if you want my benefits, girl, cook with me. And make a pina colada. Get caught in the rain. Shit. What are my thoughts on wild growth oil? I don't have thoughts on wild growth oil. Wow, okay. This is my thoughts on any oil that you ask me about. Any oil, first, okay. If it's argan oil, whatever the type of seed it is, God only made argan oil is argan oil. Every product line that y'all talking about, they taking the same herbal complexes, extracting their properties, and putting their labels on them. So oil is an oil. Like, we shouldn't be asking about brands. You need to be trying to figure out what the ingredients are. What are the ingredients like? How are those properties? How are those properties going to suit you? Forget an oil and what it's going to do. What do you need? That's like you going to a pharmacist and them just walking in there like, let me look at you. I think you may like this. You pulling out, oh, you may like this shit, girl. You may like, oh, let me see you. What's your favorite color? You like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. Oh, you may like this shit. Look, ooh, look right here. Let me see your hair. Do your hair look like mine wet? Ooh, yeah, let me see this right here. Like, no, that's not how we're supposed to pick products. We are only supposed to be picking products based on porosity. So I'll ask you the same question that you asked me. How do you feel about wild growth oil? Have you looked online? Because you don't have to read it to know the ingredients. Have you looked online and looked at the different ingredients? And have you Googled those ingredients? Because it takes 2.5 seconds, girl, for you to, if it say jojoba oil, to type in jojoba oil, and you have, let's say you figured out that you have high porosity hair. So you just type in jojoba oil for high porosity hair, and then boom, there's your answer. So, and then you need to figure out, when you look at the back of it, figure out exactly how many different artificial ingredients there are. Google everything that's in there, because I don't know. I'm not being rude or disrespectful, you guys, but whenever a new product come out, I'll be like, ooh, who that? Who made some new shit? I'm about to go try it. No, I'm not doing that. Because I know what product formulation is. An oil is an oil. A conditioner is a conditioner. Coconut oil is coconut oil, baby. Like, everybody's using the same base and then using different additives. I'm okay. Like, no. Wow, don't these folks know that they're seeing a professional? I'm 61 and have locks for 4 years. Yeah. But even over the years with my loctician, respect and professional to do what they're trained to do. Yes. And thank you so much for that. It's so crazy because I don't think people understand, like, when you go, and once again, boo, if you watching this, I'm not talking about you directly. This is just the truth. Like, when you walk into a shop and you like, okay, I got my own shampoo and conditioner. You at a bad, you already is off. Already you at a bad start. Because you walk into the shop letting your stylist know that you don't trust her before you even sit down. That's what you're doing, but you don't even realize that. Like, how would you feel if for a living, let's say you're a chef, a personal chef, and you have all of your own personal equipment, you have all of your stuff prepped, you have everything ready to go. All you got to do is pack it up and take it to your client's house and start cooking everything, right? But then the person who's hiring you to cook this full course meal comes out and says, hey, I know you prepped all this stuff and these the seasonings that you use, but I don't want none of this. I already did my own prep and I want you to prep and cook it like this, my way. You're not going to like that. You're not going to be okay with that. And that's with any job that you do. If you cleaned up for a living, if that was what you did for a living, like that, no, like, okay. Okay, so hold on. Please stop for a second with the questions really quick. Because I have an umbrella answer for everybody that's gonna help us get somewhere. And real quick, before I say this, I want everybody to take a deep breath and say, Mama say, Mama sa, Mumaku sa, and get all of the bullshit out the way because we're friends. Okay. Before we talk about oils, products, anything, we need to first talk about your own patterns at home. No hair product, no oil, no nothing is going to work until your hair growth cycle is together. And that is the problem. Women are under the impression that to grow long hair, they have to find some type of product or some type of oil. First thing, but for everybody who asked me a question about the oil, before you ask me anything about an oil, I have a question for you. What is your sebaceous level? What is your sebum level? Is your sebum level high or low? So, and these are all things that I need to know. In the last video that I just made, there are multiple, at least 6 different properties that go into how you select a product. 6 different factors. So you just saying, I'm type 4 hair, which basically is you saying, hey, Sin, I'm light skinned. What type of products do I put on my hair? Like, girl, that don't help. So that it means absolutely nothing, because without a clean scalp, nothing matters. Without a clean scalp and a healthy skin cell turnover cycle, no product you put on your hair matters. It does not matter, because understand, products are last in line. Products fall in the maintenance category. Your products are what you're gonna put on your hair at the end. At the end of the process. So after you've cleansed your scalp, after you've exfoliated, after you've treated the hair shaft, after you've treated the inside of the hair shaft, after you've done maintenance on the ends, then we select products, guys. So I love y'all, but my lives are not going to be the place where y'all come and find out which product y'all can go buy. No, and I'm not being rude or disrespectful. It would help me to tell you a product to go buy. I would make money telling y'all what product to go buy. No, no. See, okay. The reason that I said no to Olaplex, I love y'all so much. Okay. Olaplex is sold only to professionals for a reason, and they're not going to release one or two anytime soon because Olaplex knows that women think that they are cosmetologists and they're not. So Olaplex does not want to put themselves in that type of position. You guys, Olaplex is a bond multiplier and a bond reconstructor. Olaplex is not going to fix everything in your life. Olaplex tackles a specific form of problems, okay? You putting Olaplex in your hair is not going to fix everything. What will fix everything is you having a regular routine and knowing what your skin cell turnover cycle is. This is really important because your skin cell turnover cycle is your hairs, the cells on your scalp. Every 28 days, basically just like your period, every 28 days, the cells on your scalp, they die and then they fall off. So when people are like, I got dandruff, I got dry scalp, most Black women, because we do not know the science of hair, we stunt our own hair growth, because when most Black women get to their skin cell turnover cycle, when you see flakes like you're supposed to have every 28 days, Black women be like, it's dandruff. And dandruff and dry scalp are two completely different things. They're two different colors. They're two different smells. The flakes are two different sizes. And instead of Black women exfoliating when they see flakes, which is equivalent they skin cell turnover cycle, like everyone else does, they take heavy butters like castor oil or petroleum that you use to block the follicle before you put color on. We put that on the scalp instead of exfoliating because we think that dry scalp is dandruff. Like, okay, so Mel B, you said, I'm going to try your rosemary and aloe ice cube treatment. My scalp is so dry. No. You my sister right now. No, we are not. Treatments are last. Please, y'all, please hear me. Because I feel like y'all don't hear me. I feel like I'm just talking to the choir. I feel like I'm just preaching to the fat girls in the back eating chicken and shit. They ain't paying attention because they eat chicken and shit. Y'all gotta pay attention. Goddamn it, stop eating the chicken. Okay? Listen. No. Yeah, let's get the likes up. Okay, so the rosemary stuff, that is a treatment after. Before we do rosemary, before you find a treatment, you need to tackle why. When you go to the doctors, they do not prescribe you medicine for as soon as you come in. Like, you sit down there, you be like, my stomach hurt, and then they be like, okay, thank you. This bill is so bootleg. Thank you so much, Alexis. I appreciate you. Your doctor don't come in. You sit down. As soon as you sit down, your doctor look at you like, oh, yeah, you light skin. Here you go, girl. Take this. No. No. Before I can give you a solution, I need to fix the problem. We need to know what the problem is. You guys, stop asking me what product is going to fix your dry scalp until you know why your scalp is dry in the first place. Because your scalp could be dry because you have low sebum production. If you have low sebum production, that's nothing, baby. All you gotta do, Sugarfoot, is go ahead and mix some hemp seed oil with a couple of drops of yang lang, I don't know, yang lang, YLA, you know, lang lang, that one, with a couple drops of that oil. That oil is so amazing at increasing sebum production. But if you have oily scalp and you put that in your hair, you are going to block the hell out of your follicle. This is why knowing the science of hair and the things that you are putting in your scalp is important, because I see videos where everybody, thank you. Thank you, baby. Lang, lang. Lang, lang. Thank y'all. Thank, lang, lang. So, whenever you are putting that in your hair, it just depends on what your sebum levels are. So that's why I'm so intensely against the curl typing chart, because I'm for 4C hair. Okay, I'm 4C, but what if I'm low porosity with a low sebum level? And then what if she high porosity with a high sebum level? We can't use the same shit. Please give me a tool if you understand what I'm saying. Please give me a tool if you understand what I'm saying. Before I can answer anything, we need to, and I'm not just like, ooh, give me your money first. No, sis, I can't prescribe you anything without knowing why you have dry scalp in the first place. I don't know. There are a lot of different factors that could go into it. I don't know. Sugarfoot? So y'all can ask me whatever y'all want, but I need different questions. Like, what products is gonna fix this? There are none. 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 No products is gonna fix anything. The only thing that's gonna fix something is you going back to square one and figuring out why you are facing that problem to begin with. You do not go into your doctor's office and not tell your doctor your symptoms before they write you a prescription. I don't know what you want me to do. Shit. Shika-na-na. Shika-boom boom. Am I taking hair consultations? Yes. I would look, because when you be like, you know what, girl, just book me, pay me, people be in their feelings. But if you want a detailed breakdown, like, hey, Sin, what exact oil do I use? Baby girl, book a one-on-one, and I make a PDF just for you. I send you a PDF, we talk one-on-one, and then we got the one-on-one. But here, girl, I don't know, I can't see you. You only see me. What the hell, girl? No. What you want me to do? Hey, Tanya, boo, listen. Tanya is one of the guru one-on-ones, and she be showing out. I'm just letting y'all know. Hold on. What other signs are given if you cannot tell when your cell turnover is happening? Honestly, that's pretty much the only sign that our body gives us, because the only thing that's happening is the dead skin is just lifting up. Nothing else is happening. So you just really, really have to be cautious. And then remember, it's not, I don't want you guys to go to the extremes, because whenever I say, oh, skin cell turnover, in y'all mind, y'all just picture y'all a snake's whole skin just, and y'all just gonna be scalped. Like, no, it could be like a certain small little patch, or it could be the type of flakes that are so small that you barely even notice them. That's why I tell all of my clients to make sure they're just wearing a black shirt whenever they are blow drying their hair, so then you can try to see little small minute flakes and see the difference. But you know, dermatologist in the future, it's so funny that you asked me that, because I was really going to, but then what had happened was I ain't trying to be in school that long. Plus, I'm not really trying to stick nobody in the head with needles, and the certifications that I already have allow me to do everything that I actually want to do. And the things that a dermatologist can do that I can't, I'm not really interested in doing. So with what I do now, with the certifications that I already have, I could work hand in hand with a dermatologist if I wanted to. And I know quite a few, so thank you for asking me that. But what role does genetics play in hair growth? That is such an amazing question. The only role that your genetics play in your hair growth is the size of your follicle. Let me explain. If you are a person of Asian descent, your follicle is perfectly round, allowing the hair to come out of the follicle straight down. And so, straight down. So the sebum, let's talk about sebum really quick. Please stay with me. Sebum is, there's nothing like it. Nothing like it. Most women, especially Black people, think that any woman or any man that gets lice is nasty, and that could not be further from the truth. Every mammal walking the face of this earth has a form of lice, right? We just happen to know what our lice looks like. But when your hair is bone straight, it's easier for the sebum to get from the roots all the way to the ends. And lice, pregnant lice, they are attracted to sebum because it's magnificent. It's not because it's so much bacteria in it. It's because it will grow and feed the hell out of their babies. So they lay their eggs in it because it is that powerful. Okay, but this is where genetics and hair growth come into play, and where most people get confused and they're like, oh, if you're Black, your hair doesn't grow. Genetically, your hair doesn't grow. No, it's the practices combined with genetics, because like I said, Asian hair straight down, and then the more melanin you get, the follicle goes from perfectly round to oval. Like if you're more Caucasian, it's more oval, and then the more melanin you get, the tighter it gets. So by the time you get to me, it's the cuticle, like it's like this. It's girl like girl, we shut, girl, we ain't. I mean, not cuticle, follicle is like really tight. So if the follicle is really tight, remember I said the sebum, it's real easy to get like oil or water. It's easy to get down a straight line, but for it to go down a tight coil like this, right? It takes longer. And then what we were talking about earlier, not only does it take longer for the oil to travel down a coil like this, we block the follicles with our practices. And we weaken the hair shaft because we block the oxygen flow. So studies, because at the end of the day, the scientific method is how scientists come up to their conclusions. They see stuff, they get test subjects, and they make a hypothesis, and they keep testing and testing and testing and testing and testing and testing. And once they get enough tests that come out to be the same thing, then they make their conclusion. And then they got the shit that y'all quote online all the time. Until somebody else does a different test and gets another outcome that has more data than theirs, and then they X they shit out altogether. That's how the scientific method works. Okay, so the same exact thing goes into hair growth with the hair follicle. It has absolutely nothing to do with the color of your skin, why your hair won't grow. Genetics is not like, oh, you're Black, so your hair won't grow. No, you're Black, so your follicle is tighter. So it's not that your scalp doesn't produce oil. It produces oil, but it takes longer for it to get down. So somebody with bone straight hair, everybody has their own personal struggle, okay? People with straighter hair, if their hair gets oilier faster, they irritated as hell. Some people, like, imagine having a really high sebum level and straight hair. So your hair get oily as hell all the time, and you gotta wash your hair all the time. And then on the other side of the spectrum, if your hair is really curly, it takes forever for the oil to come down, so your hair feels dry all the time. So the person with straight hair has to wash her hair more, and the person with curly hair has to make sure that she keeps her hair stretched in a safe way to make sure that the natural sebum that she needs to help her hair grow and to keep the hair shaft strong enough and retaining length, it needs to be stretched. And I'm not saying blown out. There are plenty of YouTubers with hair down their back. I cannot remember her name to save my life, but she has her own shampoo made out of Jamaican black soap. I cannot remember her name. Say it if you know her name. But her hair is I think she just cut it recently, but her hair is super long, and she said herself, I keep my hair stretched. Yes, that's her name. Thank you, guys. Okay, so look. I'm not saying, okay. Ooh, thank you for asking that question. You said, how do we properly research / interview? Now, don't say interview. No, not interview, research. And I'm not being rude. That's such a great question. I want us to change our mentality. When you going to find a hairstylist, Sugarfoot, she is not on no damn interview. She already passed. She already got her state board certification, Sugarfoot. Okay? She already paid booth rent every week, whether she got clients or not. Okay? Okay? Listen. So what I want you to do, know what you need first. That's why in my last video, and real quick, if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to my website, www.sinsmith.guru. Make sure you subscribe over there. And I already sent out this checklist that basically breaks down everything that I was saying, so you can have a typable PDF that you can store with you and take with you on hair appointments. So you already have like, okay, this is my porosity, this is my sebum level, so you already know what it is. And book a consultation. If you book a consultation and you sit down with the stylist and you say, okay, I have high porosity hair, these are my issues, blah, 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 and you have a conversation with her, if when you're sitting there and you're observing the environment and if you feel good about it, then boom, there you go. But see, this is the thing. Don't get mad at me. Y'all shop around for a hairstylist like y'all shopping at the Piggly Wiggly. Like that. Y'all shop for stylists by price and not based on skill and talent. Y'all shop based on price and followers. Whether or not they got a bunch of followers or if they price ain't too high. It ain't too high for you. That's how y'all shop for products. I mean for hairstylists, because whenever I go online and I type in cosmetologist, I see a bunch of people just like me. But they are also the women that you got to pay a deposit for, that you got to book in advance. I just really, really, really think you guys need to make sure. You can't hear me. Y'all can't hear me? Oh my God. Okay, Sharon Smith. This is why I want y'all to research the science of hair. I know that. Hold on. I want to read it first. Sharon Smith, you said, I faithfully wash my hair every 2 weeks. Each time I made this mixture. Fresh aloe, avocado, then I add tea tree oil, jojoba oil, shea butter, hair fertilizer. Love. Oh my God. Like, I just want, like, I love you. I do, in my heart. Stop doing that. Like, oh my God. Those are like all of the oil. Okay, Lord. Avocado is not for your hair. I know that celebrities, who was it, Cardi B? Like, I know Cardi B cool and stuff, but she used to be a stripper. And I'm not saying there's something wrong with a stripper. I'm just saying she wasn't in the hair. She was dancing and then she's been rapping. When the hell... Avocados are great. Yes, they have amazing properties, but avocado oil is a 5.5 on the comedogenic scale. It will block the shit out of your follicles. Avocados do not go in your hair, bro. And like the stories that y'all hear, the studies that y'all are reading, and we're gonna talk about aloe in a second too. The stories and stuff that you hear about avocado. Eat it. Eat it, girl. Eat it, girl. All of the botanicals and everything that you think that you're putting in your body, you're not putting anything in your body. Your hair feels better because you're putting a thick layer of something that is high, very high on the comedogenic scale on your hair. But if you want to ingest the benefits of avocado oil, you have to eat it because it's too thick to even get inside of your follicle or your cuticle. It's not doing anything. I'm sorry. I love you, and I know people not gonna believe me. It's not working. Whatever you put in the shit, when you put the avocado in it, it did not work. It does not seep into the follicle. It does not. That's like saying, oh, I mixed some tea tree oil and some petroleum and it seeped into my skin. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. No, it didn't, sugar. And the problem is, we as Black women, we don't remember our senses. We look at like, okay, this is good for my hair if it feels good. If your kids in the room, make them get out. Hold on. If your kids in the room, make them get out. We grown. Black women are always, this make my hair feel good, so it's good. Don't sex feel better without a condom? It sure does, but you'll get a whole baby or a whole STD. Just because sex feels better without a condom does not mean that it is better for you. Yeah, it feels better to detangle your hair when it's wet. Not because it's better for you, but because your hair is literally paralyzed. So it's a lot easier to take advantage of a paralyzed person than it is to take advantage of a person who like full afflicted, strong. Come on, let's get into it. What do you mean? Yes, okay, it feels good. That's nice. Yeah, when you put avocado on your hair, it feels great. Yeah, hell yeah, it's gonna feel good. You know how good my arm will feel if I take some petroleum and just slap it on there? It's gonna feel smooth than a motherfucker. What you mean? Excuse my French, we grown. If I put petroleum on my arm right now, it is going to feel smooth because it's putting a layer of protection. It's filling the holes. When something feels bumpy, it's because there are ridges. When something feels bumpy, it's because there are ridges, baby. There are no more ridges in your hair because the petroleum is filling the holes. Your hair feels better when you put avocado oil in it because the avocado oil is thick and it's filling the holes. What about sweet almond oil? It's awesome, y'all. Y'all don't have to ask me. All you have to do when you see an oil, just say, type it in. What is almond oil on the comedogenic scale? Or will almond oil block the follicle? And don't look for a blog post. Stop looking at blog posts. Go look for a scientist. Go look for scientists. What are some behavioral differences between high porosity and medium porosity hair minus the strand test? Nothing, y'all. Don't get mad. Can we stop making stuff complicated? Once I say something, just do that. The reason that you only got a plan A or plan B or plan C or plan D or plan W or plan J, K, P, H, H, W when the other plans don't work. What's wrong with this plan? We didn't think of another one because it works. It works. There's no difference. It's the same thing. It's just okay, perfect example. The porosity test is the same thing. Okay, you got a sock, a piece of paper, or a piece of plastic, and you put them all in the water to test the porosity. Whichever one float is the less porous one. That's it. You're not gonna be like, okay, what other test do you got? Just in case the plastic don't float. The plastic's going to float, guys. The reason that everybody's so confused is because every time you get one answer, you want to complicate it. Stop complicating shit. Just put the hair in the damn cup. Damn. Put the hair in the cup. And not just you. Not you. Everybody asks what else? Nothing. Put the hair in the damn cup. Wash it. Wash your hair. Don't put no conditioner on. Make sure that the water is room temperature. Girl, put the hair in the cup. If it floats to the top, the cuticle closes, low porosity hair, your hair like plastic. Girl, if it float in the middle, your hair cool in a fan. Your hair like a Detroit nigga, just cool as hell, chilling, smoking a blunt on the porch. Or if it's high porosity hair, your hair is like a girl in Vegas, oh my God, hi, how are you? Whatever you like. Oh my God. Please, yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, yeah. That's high porosity hair. It's that simple. Please, let's stop talking to. Oh my God. Who is that? Avril Lavigne. Why you gotta go and make things so complicated? See the way your edges are falling out, it's making you frustrated. Promise me I'm never gonna find you naked. Oh, no, no. My hair. Smoking a blunt on the porch in Detroit. My hair has hit a plateau and retaining lift. Time to switch up my routine. What is your routine now? What is your routine now? If you having a problem retaining length, it's because whatever your routine is breaking your hair. It's just as simple as that. I promise there's nobody under the bed. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I missed your donation. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so sorry I missed it. I need your help with some, listen, yes. I need your help with some research about mixing high and low comedogenic oils and butters using herbs as a place to oil creation into oils. No, why would you mix a non-comedogenic oil with a comedogenic oil? Why would you do that? Don't do that. Why would you do that? It's not gonna work. It's like it doesn't mix. Oil and water doesn't mix no matter how much you want it to mix. Even if you like, oh my God, I got a good idea, girl. I got a bomb ass idea. Like nature's gonna be like, that's nice, that's cute, but we're not doing that because it's not how our laws work. So just don't, because, and then too, whatever product that you mix, if you mix a non-comedogenic oil and a comedogenic oil together, you're gonna be hurting whoever purchases or yourself because your scalp is gonna be confused. Don't do that. It's not like making sweet and sour chicken where you can make it a little sweet and a little sour. It ain't like sweet and sour chicken, baby. You gotta pick one. You want a sweet, you want a sour. Is aloe vera good for hair? I need everybody to go deep and read in on aloe vera. Yes, aloe vera has good properties, but aloe vera is not a replacement for a gel. Aloe vera is not something that you are putting on the hair on a regular basis. Aloe vera is something that you use in a process to detox. So everybody that's putting aloe vera on their hair, it's like, y'all, once again, just because it feel good, y'all think that it's good for y'all, and then we all gonna be in our 60s, and if y'all think women is bald-headed than a motherfucker, nah. Just wait till you see how everybody gonna look when we get old. God damn it, I'm nervous. Because, Lord, like, it can be so simple. Just wash your hair, bro. Like, for example, it's like, oh my God, see it. Okay, so do you really gotta use a conditioner when you wash your hair, after you wash your hair? Do you put on lotion after you wash your ass? If you put on lotion after you wash on your ass, you put on conditioner after you wash your hair. Lord. But the most women are like, nope, because I'm about to replace this for this. And like, y'all doing all of this complicated stuff. Like, there's so many women. This has to be the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. Instead of women getting pH balancing shampoo after they rinse out their relaxers, they're using vinegar. Y'all done lost y'all goddamn mind with apple cider vinegar. And I know it's at least 2 of y'all on here right now that rinse y'all relaxers out. They be like, no, forget the shampoo that was right next to the conditioner. I'm about to just use this apple cider vinegar. Even though the chemist that made the... Don't y'all know that when the chemist makes the relaxer, the only way that his formulation is going to work and be complete is if you use part 2 of his formulation, which is the pH balancer. Smart girl. Not no goddamn vinegar. Oh. How about your co-wash ass? Yeah, vinegar is acid. That's what I said. They ain't gonna say nothing today. If you an OG and you, Yaya's living, y'all know you was in here when she said that, Yaya, when she was like, I rinse out my relaxer with vinegar. And then when I say it, people be thinking I'm making it up. But it's okay. The world is going crazy. We got a white lady cussing people, black girls like me. Well, not cussing. White ladies yelling at me on the phone, giving black women perms and shit, giving black women jerry curls. Girl, this life is a weird place right now. Yes, and that's why most black women don't have no damn hair. Because all the women that y'all buy bundles from do not be putting all of these all of these goat nipples in their hair. Oh my God. If a girl with real long hair came and was like, my hair was short like this. As a matter of fact, if I got my hair to my butt, if something happened, I'll just wear like weaves for the next 3-4 months. And just let my hair grow and got my hair to bush, like brow strap lip, I'll be like, girl, I know I ain't saying shit. And if I know I ain't made no videos in a while, but I got something to tell y'all, or y'all gotta go do it, cause this how it made my hair, and then my hair fall out like Rapunzel, and then I come back be like, y'all ready? Y'all gonna be like, yeah, seeing what it is though. What's up? I'm gonna be like, all you gotta do is get some goat nipples. Ooh, and then after you get some goat nipples, baby, get you some oat milk, baby. Ooh, and take them goat nipples, but you gotta cut them off while the goat sleep, because if they scream, it ain't gonna be the right type of nippleization. And then once you put it in the goat milk, girl, you put it in your hair, boom, you let it sit there with a cat fart 4 times. Hair gonna be down your back. It's gonna be all y'all gonna be walking around tackling goats. It's gonna be a bunch of goats walking around here with no nipples and shit, just out here wrong, and y'all all would do it, and y'all know y'all would. And I'm not gonna sit here and lie talking about I got faith in y'all, because I lost all of my faith in y'all when y'all start letting this white lady give y'all perms and jerry curls. I lost all of my faith. All of it. Why would you use acid to neutralize acid? Oh, who can we? I love you, whoever you are. Because that's what I asked her. I'm going to find it. Because I feel like y'all going to think I'm making it up because it sounds that stupid. But I'm really not. I'm going to find it. It's on the live that's still on there. You wouldn't do the nipples. Now, Tanya, see, I know you would not use no goat nipples. I know Tanya would be like, Stan, I don't know what you've been smoking in the backyard, but I'm not putting no goat nipple juice in my hair. But then it's only a couple of y'all that I don't think will put goat nipples, because y'all be using rice water. And if y'all, let me tell you something, forget the videos. I'm not even talking about the videos. Forget that. Forget YouTube and rice water. No. I'm talking about the ones that used to come in my damn room with the it used to be smelling like ass-sickle-litis in my room. Ass-sickle-litical. Oh my God. Like, what is that funky ass smell coming out of my goddamn room? Oh my God. And then it's like, girl, you ain't never smelled this before? This is rice water, saying you should use it on your hair to grow, because apparently because I got a short pixie cut, it's because I'm bald head. No, it's not because I'm bald head. It's because I got all of these women with these nipples. Like, my room smelled like rice ass and pickle nuts. Because rice water and apple cider vinegar came around the same time. So it happened before where I had pickle ass under one dryer and boo-boo wick rice sprinkles on the other side. My room just smelled like a full load of ass sickles. And then my next client come in and she looking at me like, see, you need to leave and take a shower real quick. I'm like, it's not me. It wasn't me. It was the ones before. So, you know. Not today, tomorrow, or ever. Honestly, that's when I told myself I really need to research stuff because it's not for me. Pickled nuts, that's what it smells like. For any oil on the comedogenic scale, literally how you just asked me in here, girl, just type it in Google. Just ask Google, they'll pop up a whole scale for you. Do hair vitamins work? I mean, I don't like answering questions like that because it's okay. This is a hard situation for y'all to put me in because as a herbalist, I know that every supplement, anything that you buy in a bottle is derived from a plant. Okay? You know what this is? This is amethyst, right? But let's imagine that this is, I don't know. I don't know, a pumpkin. I mean, a lavender. This purple. So let's imagine this is lavender. And let's say a lavender has amazing properties, which it does. And some scientists said, you know what? I want to make something. I want to create a supplement off of that. You guys have to stop separating other forms of business from the hair business because you guys take hair so personally, you are under the impression that everyone that is in the hair industry making products for you is taking the hair industry personally, and that is not what it is, Sugarfoot. No, it is not. So whenever they make a supplement, if this is lavender, what they're going to do is a chemist. My job, I'm not a chemist, but if I was a chemist, my job as a chemist is to piece apart, look at all of the properties of this lavender, even though this is amethyst. This is lavender, and look at the properties of lavender, and then based on what my client says, which property I want to take out of the lavender. Okay? Once I determine which property I want to take out of the lavender, I take this property out of the lavender, and then I isolate it. Once I have that property isolated, I add my own set of additives to preserve it. I add another set of additives to make it addictive, and then I package it, put my label on it, and sell it to you. That is how supplements work. So, am I saying that I'm against supplements? No. But I think personally that it just makes more sense for me to go to the original source. Like, I don't want a supplement. Why would I get a supplement of lavender when I can just go get some fucking lavender with no side effects? That's how I feel about supplements. But, to each his own. Stick it in your pipe and smoke it. Whatever makes you rock and pop in the summertime, that's what you do. Listen, I I am not mad at none of these people. I'm mad at little baby Grandma Gina. I ain't mad at nobody because at the end of the day, if black women were not attacking each other all the time, and if black women were not on the defensive all the time and want to argue about stupid shit, then it wouldn't be so easy to take advantage of y'all. Because I already told y'all straight up, sis, hey, I'm going to put you up on game. Like, I'm inside. Product formulation. Hey, she playing the shit out of y'all. It's the same product formulation. And then black girls attacking me. Why you hating on the white lady? Why would I hate on the old lady that's still doing hair and I'm retired doing something else? That's some stupid shit. So that is what makes it so easy for black women to be taken advantage of. So I don't even like using that word. Black women being taken advantage of, like the Gorilla Glue girls, Gorilla Snot. That's some stupid shit. It's all stupid shit. And it's like, then y'all do stupid stuff that Cosmo's been telling y'all not to do, and then y'all want all the cosmetologists in the world to come rescue y'all. That's no. Mix it, then cook it, then stick a donut on top of your head and rock it. If someone said it grew hair, girl, you ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. I don't believe in none of y'all. Well, some of y'all on here I believe in, but I don't believe in y'all. Once I see, and y'all still doing it, mixing coochie cream and Blue Magic, petroleum and coochie cream, and y'all still doing it. And the sad part about it is the stuff our grandmas and aunties and stuff did, All we can do is talk about it. But y'all kids gonna have proof of the stupid shit y'all was doing. Oh, I'd be so ashamed of my mama if right now I was looking online and I saw her mixing monostat with, ooh, I would be, ooh, Lord. I'm super pretty and extremely gorgeous even right now. Oh my God, thank you. I'm so nice. I look so dusty. I was trying to like, just in case anybody was looking dusty at home. I'm a product junkie, but when my hair started changing, I watched a video where she spoke to the things I noticed and what I was, what's wrong, baby? Doing correct. It was the explanation of why. Yep. Are you referring to me? I actually have long hair. Please don't come for me. Okay, can some y'all look. We not arguing in here. If y'all want to argue, y'all go somewhere else and argue. That's some stupid shit. Y'all will never see each other. Don't neither one of y'all know each other. And I'm willing to bet money that ain't neither one of y'all gonna do nothing, even if y'all will see each other. So can we talk about hair and none of that? Moderators, if two people are arguing, whether they're talking to me or not, can we please let's time out until y'all woo play with y'all ears a little bit? But that's some stupid shit, man. Y'all ain't gonna never see each other. So don't be, nah. And if you ain't grown, get out. Because you ain't supposed to be getting me in trouble, okay? If you ain't 18 and up, this is not for you. Go ahead, go on. I ain't trying to make your dreams come true, okay? My mom used to wash my hair. Huh? Please, my mom used to wash my hair with Tide because they had to and they didn't have anything else and they didn't know anything better. Now she knows better. Exactly. Thank you. And that's the thing. If we can really just be realistic with the way that we think about things, like it's not that, oh, our parents were dumb or nothing like that. No, like around that time, Black women could even use the same water faucet as a white woman. So, like, do you really think they had the best of the best? No. They had whatever they could get their hands on. Tide, like, yeah, that's probably not the best thing that she could have washed her hair with, but you guess what? DO5 ain't too far from Tide. You understand what I'm talking about? Okay? Ain't too far from Tide. You understand what I mean? Hello. How are you? Dawn soap, that's one too. But once again, but y'all, everything that y'all saying. So the same women that was washing y'all hair with Tide and Dawn are the same ones that was putting petroleum on the scalp. What you talking about? Those was the same grandmas using Blue Magic. What you mean? So the Tide was okay. And the thing is, most of y'all grandmas knew they shouldn't have been putting that goddamn lard on y'all hair. That's why they was washing y'all hair with that Dawn, because that Dawn to get that lard out now. Holler at your boy. Thank you. What is the best way to help high porosity hair stay hydrated throughout the week? It depends. Once again, it depends on what your practices are. But once again, you first just learn the science, because there is no, because I have high porosity hair. So there's no like one-stop shop. And the thing is, all high porosity hair does not have a problem holding moisture, because I have high porosity hair, but my hair has no problem whatsoever holding moisture because I have a high sebum level. So like if my hair, the reason I keep going like this, not only do I have a high sebum level, but the sweat glands in my scalp are very active. So my scalp is actually wet right now because I'm a little hot. So on top of that, my hair, it gets the oil that it needs because I don't let my hair stay like curled up and bunched up. Like after, it's only out like this because I'm talking to you guys, but after this I'll braid it up or I'll have some type of style that has it pent up. So is all about, as it pertains to keeping your hair moisturized, it's all about the patterns and the routines that you do to your hair that allow the natural sebum coming from your scalp to travel down. That's it. So as it pertains to porosities, low porosity hair, high porosity hair, medium porosity hair, it's not like, oh my God, there's all of these different things that you have to do. No. When I had clients, I would have 12 clients back to back. And I can have a client low porosity, high porosity, medium porosity. It's all a matter of me knowing how to manipulate the cuticle while I'm dealing with the hair, the routine, not the product. It's always the routine, never the product. I did not have, like I said, it's 3 different levels of porosities. I had so many different clients and I could have all of them different porosities. I'm not using a different leave-in conditioner every time somebody comes in. The product has nothing to do with it, people. It is all about the techniques and the routines. Product means nothing. Good night, Don. You still use Blue Magic, girl. That's on you. Go and do your thing, girl. Just down the line, just remember this conversation. Even if you older, Blue Magic is petroleum. Petroleum comes from the bottom of the earth. Well, the bottom of the sea. Petroleum is made of all of the dead sea creatures on the sea, and dead sea creatures, all of them, not just a specific one, all of the sea creatures. In the sea, when they die, their bodies go to the bottom, and then they make like this black sludge stuff. And they got this big little machine, and they put it all the way down at the bottom of the earth, and then they pull all the oil up. They put it in this big ass machine, and then they heat it at different temperatures. And at different temperatures, they get different things. At one temperature, they get petroleum, aka Blue Magic. They heat it up to another temperature, and then they get the gas that you put in your car. So the gas that you put in your car and the Blue Magic that you put on your hair is the same product with different scents, heated up at different temperatures. If y'all still want to put Blue Magic in y'all hair, then go ahead. Blue Magic is nothing but petroleum. Blue Magic is the same exact thing that you use to base the scalp before you use color. And y'all grandmas love Blue Magic because that's all they had. Why are y'all, and not you, I know you didn't say it like that. I can tell from your tone, not you. But why are y'all acting like y'all grandmas could walk up in the Cosmoprof like, oh my God, I got all this shit up in here. But you know what I want? Let me get that Blue Magic about that ass. That's not what happened. That was all your grandma had in the store. Your grandma did not have a shitload of products. She had petroleum. That's all we knew. It's not because it was the best thing out and that's what your grandma picked. That was all she knew. Sorry, guys. I heard it's good to sit under the dryer after you're leaving. Why? What is the purpose of sitting under the dryer with the leave-in in? No, I think I just want to tell a story because it's stressing me out. This is stressing me out. If you're low porosity, heat helps. A certain type of heat helps. Every type of heat does not help. Let's talk about women who have a medical condition that causes hair loss like fibroids or... Okay, listen. Let's talk about women who have medical conditions and don't want to see a dermatologist or OBGYN. Girl, then you don't want the stuff fixed. Because blah, blah. No. Listen. No. Girl, that's like saying I gotta go pee. But I ain't sitting on no goddamn toilet. I gotta take a shit. But I ain't pulling my pants down and I ain't going to no bathroom, but it's gonna come out. I got a boo-boo, but I'm not sitting on no toilet and I'm not pulling my pants down, but it better go away. No! Y'all, I don't know. There is no... Y'all stop thinking that a hairstylist got some little secret little thing she gonna say like snap. No! Girl, you got a medical condition. You better take your ass in to see an OBGYN. She the one who went to school to fix it. What you mean? That's a crazy ass question. Not you. Just in general. You literally just asked me. Not because you're not the only person who asked me this. A lot of people ask me this. You literally, this is how it sounds in my head. This may not be what it sounds like to you. This is how it sounds to me. If I got a horrible brain disorder, if I got something horrible going on with my body, if something horrific is happening with me, other than the person who spent their life and still got debt learning it and then dedicated their whole life, other than the person who dedicated their whole entire life to studying my condition, who else could I go to other than them? Who else could help me? Other than a person whose whole entire life's purpose has been the condition that I have. Who else can help me other than them? I don't know. I don't know, girl. Because it ain't me, girl. You got fibroids, girl. You better take your ass to the dermatologist. You better take your ass to the OBGYN. Understand what I'm talking about? Hello. You need to be poked in the scalp with a needle, girl. You better take your ass to go see the dermatologist. Hello. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Girl, bye. No, I'm sweating. Okay, but How am I crazy? What I said? I didn't do shit. I'm just saying that's great. No. Aside from eggs, I don't endorse eggs in the hair. I actually hate when people put eggs in their hair. Why? Because when eggs went viral on YouTube, women all over America were putting eggs in their hair and booking hair appointments and not rinsing the eggs out all the way. Because they're not hairstylists and they don't know how. So hairstylists all over the world were having brushes full with fucking eggs and cheese and shit at work. I don't even like it. I barely like eggs now. Okay? Listen to me. Food goes in your goddamn mouth. Do you understand what I'm talking about? That's where it goes. Food go in your mouth. Hair products go in your hair. I don't understand. Why do we gotta do all this stuff? When you go in the store, okay, instead of you buying conditioner, you going to make your own goddamn conditioner. You going to buy avocado, some eggs, some mayonnaise, some olive oil, all this other shit. You buy all this stuff. And you spend about $47 to make this stupid conditioner that ain't gonna do nothing but block your follicles long term. And you could have just spent little 10, little 5, little 6, little funky little dollars on some shampoo and conditioners. Oh, it's some irritating shit. What's the stuff in my cup? Not enough. It's blackberry wine. Come on, y'all. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm your friend. And if your friend was at your house, y'all wouldn't be all, she wouldn't be like, oh my God, Thomas said, like, no. And create an ecosystem in your scalp. Yes, I'm so sick of it. Oh, I'm so sick of it. Oh, it gotta be organic. Oh, this gotta be this. Oh, no, I ain't putting this. I don't use sulfate free. I only use sulfate free. I don't put sulfates in my hair. You need some damn sulfates. Most of the women who don't use sulfates are the women in the world on the planet that need sulfates more than anybody else in the world, Craig, not just the city, the world. You don't wash your hair but once every 6 months talking about you don't use sulfates. Ooh, y'all be getting on. And I'm gonna say something. I'm not a man, obviously. Got one no. And listen, the type of husband I have, I know for a fact, if I came and got in my bed with some wick rice juice in my head, my husband would wake my ass up like, babe, you smell that shit? And he would know that it was me, but he would be like, do you smell that shit? And then I would be like, Yeah, it's my rice water. He'll pick me up and be like, get your ass in the shower with me. You're not about to be in this. My husband probably started washing my hair. So let me tell you something. And I know it's at least one of y'all in there is doing it either with the pickle juice or the wick rice or the coochie cream. Either way, you confusing the hell out of that man. Do you understand me? Imagine how you would feel as a man. You come in the room and you thinking that y'all about to do some more freaky stuff, and you see about 5 or 6 bottles of monostat in the goddamn garbage can because your ass mixed some monostat with your blue mag trying to make your hair grow. Or your man coming up behind you, you know what I'm saying, trying to do a little something special, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Wait, I'm sorry, I'm cancer. And then he trying to do a little something special, and he coming up behind you or whatever and smell pickle juice. He smelled pickle juice. And then it's, look, this is some stuff that's fucked up. Because when he smelled pickle juice and when he smelled the wick rice, it ain't going to be no quick smell. Because if he came behind you, that mean it was like this. That mean you was laying down and he came up behind you like, the fuck? Like, that mean, nigga, the fuck, man? Like, dog. And then you, because think about it, if you get some vinegar on the tip of your nose, or some wick rice, you will not be able to get that shit off for a minute. He'll be mad as hell. He ain't gonna want to touch you. He gonna wake you up like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, when my nose smell like that, dog? When my nose smell like that, man? Like, y'all need to think about dudes more. Like, come on. And what's her name? B Love? No, that's not her name. I forgot. When she was getting on black women. Well, not, yeah. And people was getting mad at her. B Simone, that's her name. Everybody was getting on B Simone because B Simone was basically saying, and some of y'all may get mad, but oh well, because I'm on her side. I agree with her. When she was saying that women got this long list that they want men to stick to. Like, he gotta have abs, he gotta look like this, he gotta look like this, he gotta have that type of job, he gotta look like this, he gotta have that. Shut up! You smell like wick rice and pickle juice. He can have whatever fucking job he wanna have. Damn. You know. You smell like you work at Subway in the bed. No. Yes, that is spousal abuse. He not coming back over there, sister. He gonna be talking to me and then look, this is the messed up part about it. When he go over there back to his friends, they gonna know what he mean. Dog, you had a pickle juice, bitch, too, dog. Excuse my French, y'all kids ain't supposed to be here. Dog, man, I had this one chick. Then one dude go come from the back, man, no, but you ain't never had no pickle juice and wick rice at the same time, man. Boo-boo sprinkles and, man, pickle balls, man. Man, that shit was dry. Man, I mean, I still smashed, though, but, man, dog, my head, man, she was crazy, dog. Rather my pillow smelled like shea butter than, like, pickle juice, on God. Oh, God. Made fresh daily. But look, if that's what y'all want to do it. But your hair can grow in other ways without making your husband feel that way. Or without making y'all man feel that way. And then listen, we already in Jumanji. He already can't see y'all face and y'all still gonna be walking around smelling like pickle juice. So all he can see is your eyes and you smell like pickles? Oh, girl. Girl, I'll call you pickle lady. Pickles. Ooh, dill pickles. Get all those chickens. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to speak for the people. And I'm going to be real. And then I'm going to take some questions that we're going to close out. I'm just keeping it 100. I just booked you seeing enough talk. I need answers. Oh, boom, girl, let's go. I can't wait to see you. Boom, chocolate, boom. So this is the thing. I don't want people to be getting mad at me. I just want everybody to really, really think about the decisions that they make and the stuff that they do, because I know that a lot of the stuff that's here on YouTube, it sounds good, but when you really think about it, it's all some stupid shit. Like, okay, Let's do this. I'm gonna take like 3, not necessarily questions. Throw up a couple of myths that y'all hear on YouTube, and I'll say whether or not it's a myth or if it's true or if I think it's some stupid shit. I'm waiting. Well, I just put my whole. Okay, it ain't nothing in my nose. I just gave you my whole nostril. I'm sorry, baby. Okay. Castor oil makes your edges grow. So that's like 80-20. 80% true, 20% not true. The 80% true is that they're, oh girl, I'm gonna get to finger detail. Oh, give me a, oh shit. Oh girl. Oh, that just made me forget what I was saying. Oh girl, what's your question? Oh, it's left my brain. Oh Lord, I can't read this stuff. While I'm, oh Lord. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, castor oil. Oh Lord. So castor oil is good, but even though castor oil is low on the comedogenic scale, it is high enough to cause blockages. So there's nothing wrong with using castor oil on the scalp, but using it for a challenge is something wrong with, because the challenge, everybody's like, use castor oil twice a day, once in the morning and one before bed. No, that's too much to use castor oil. If you're going to use castor oil, you should only be using it about no more than like 2 to 3 times a week, not 2 times a day. So that's where that goes. Okay, but let me see. Fenugreek seed for hair growth, that is not a myth. Fenugreek is a bomb. I have fenugreek seeds downstairs. Fenugreek water, I don't got nothing to say. Now, don't ferment it. Don't be leaving it around. If you're using fenugreek water, you shouldn't be using it it shouldn't be in the that batch shouldn't be used any longer than a week. And if you want to use it longer, you can just make them into like ice cubes, put them in the freezer. Same thing with my rosemary water that one of the beauties on here said. If you know your skin cell turnover cycle, absolutely, you can use that on the scalp. Boom, shakala, boom. Okay, hold on. Finger detangling is the stupidest shit that I ever heard in my life. I can't stand finger detangling, and I wish I could just get whoever made it up in front of my face, smack them. I don't care who they is. I don't care, tell them I said it. It's the dumbest stuff I ever heard in my life. This is a thumb. This is a thumb. This is not a finger. That means you got 4. I got 4 goddamn fingers on this hand and 4 fingers on this hand. And I got about 400,000 strands of hair in my head. So can you please explain to me, do that look detangled to, how the fuck, that's some stupid shit. How? Detangle who? Who is it where? 4 fingers. Ooh, girl. That's some stupid stuff. That's dumb. Finger detangling, they need to be popped in the face. That's stupid. And you just saw it yourself. That's dumb. How? Explain it to me. You do it now. If you think I'm wrong, tell me how it ain't dumb. And I say it ain't dumb. If you tell me how it ain't dumb, I say it ain't dumb. I'm a woman of my word. I don't care. It don't mean me no never mind if it ain't stupid shit. You explain it to me, I'm like, oh girl, you right. That ain't stupid shit. Tell me how that ain't stupid shit. Till you tell me something different. This is some stupid. That's some stupid shit. Girl, I'll pop you in the mouth. That's dumb. That's dumb. That's some stupid stuff. I don't care about finger detangling with 4 fingers. I'm sorry, 8. 8 fingers. You got 8 fingers. And anywhere from 100,000 to 400,000 strands of hair. So let me ask you a goddamn question. If you find out about 300,000 people want to scrap with you, you taking 4 people with you? I mean 8, I'm sorry. All them people want to scrap. You got you got about 3,000 people want to scrap. You bringing 8 people. Is plain yogurt good for your split ends? There are properties in yogurt that strengthen hair, but for them to do other things that your hair needs, okay, yes, for it to do other things that your hair needs, you need to add more nutrients and things to it. So no, yogurt alone is not enough to make your hair grow. Yogurt alone is like a protein treatment, like for your, and then it may strengthen them, but it doesn't do anything. You might as well use conditioner. It doesn't make any sense. Just use conditioner, because it's not just going to strengthen them. The only thing that's going to strengthen your ends and keep your hair there is making sure you keep up with your trims and maintenance on your hair. That's it. But just eat it. Put it in your body. Food is made for your body. It don't go on your hair. People on YouTube just get bored and they have to think of different video ideas. So they be like, ooh, what's in my pantry? That look like conditioner. I wonder if this work in my hair. And then they put it on and it work. And then y'all, come on. I love you. But we're going to end now. I'm drinking a lot of wine. Making my hair hurt. Love y'all a lot. These questions. I just want to say that we're going to have a part 2 of this. This replay will be left up here live, but all of the questions that I did not get to, I will be answering in my, in the Guru 101. The Guru 101 is the platform that I own, that I've started on my own. It's $9, and 99 cents a month. Okay, less than most of y'all pay for McDonald's. What can I breathe? I'm burping. Less than most of y'all pay for McDonald's and stuff, which is, it's cool, but we have so many amazing things going on. So you guys, if I get enough comments once this video goes live, if I get enough comments, what I am thinking about doing is making the first 24 hours, no, maybe the first 10 hours that you sign up free over there, and then you can decide if whether or not it's something that you want to stay with. I may do it, I don't know, but the Hair Guru 101 is everything. And just know, if you're over there, everything that we talked about, you will have the full PDF for this with even more detailed, in-depth information over on the Guru 101. And the Guru 101 is the thing that we use to make sure that we are always having conversations, and I am always able to get to all of your questions in grave detail, because I just can't always do it here, but it's always there. So make sure you leave me some comments below when this video is over, and if we get enough engagement, then I'll make sure that I, give you what you need, give you what I